Allison, you parked your car on my property again.
My, aren't we observant? By the way, do you think you could maybe pull your car a bit further in next time? It makes it hard to get mine out onto the road with yours parked there.
Excuse me? Allison, you realize that's my property, right? You parked there without even asking yet again. How many times do we need to go through this?
Oh, please. Emily, it's just parked temporarily. You're acting like I built a house on your lawn or something. That spot's totally empty and unused anyway.
It's not unused, Allison. We bought that land specifically so we could expand our farming. Do you have any idea how annoying it is when your car's parked exactly where we're trying to work?
Farming. More farming. Seriously? Emily, every direction I look, it's just dirt and tractors. Honestly, it's depressing. Why don't you just pave that area already and make a nice, practical parking lot?
Are you hearing yourself? Allison, it's our private property, not some public parking space for your convenience.
Oh, come on. You should thank me. I'm giving you an incredibly helpful suggestion right now. A parking lot would make life easier for everyone around here. Think about it. No more mud, no more weeds. It's an absolute upgrade.
An upgrade? Allison, this isn't about convenience or upgrades. It's about basic respect. Not to mention property rights. You can't just casually park wherever you feel like because you think the space is empty.
Emily, relax. We're neighbors after all. Shouldn't we help each other out sometimes? You're not even using that spot right this minute. A little generosity never hurt anyone.
Generosity? You park on my land without asking, suggest I bulldoze my farm, and somehow you're the generous one? Allison, honestly, sometimes I wonder what planet you're living on.
Wow, okay, rude. No need to overreact. I'll move it eventually, no big deal. This is why people around here never make progress. You're all allergic to change.
No, Allison, we're allergic to neighbors who think the world revolves around them. Honestly, it's exhausting having to explain basic manners to you over and over. Just move your car immediately and stop parking on my property. It's really not complicated.
I keep telling you I'll move it eventually. You seriously need to chill out.
I'll chill out the second you stop treating my property like your personal driveway. Move your car, Allison, now.
Look, Emily, since you're clearly upset about this parking situation, let's talk money. You people can't get enough of that stuff, right? Name your price. I'll pay it. And by the way, you should consider yourself lucky I'm even offering. I don't have to be this generous.
Are you serious, Allison? You can't just wave cash around and expect me to be grateful. That's not how this works.
Oh, please, Emily, let's not pretend you're not interested. It's easy money, and I'll have no problem paying you whatever measly amount you could ask for. My husband earns over $100,000 a year. Paying you for a patch of dirt isn't exactly a hardship for us.
Wow, Allison, you honestly think money fixes everything, don't you? Again, this land isn't just some patch of dirt. It's for farming. It's literally our livelihood.
Oh, come on now, don't exaggerate. Farming, please. Anyway, I'm not asking for the whole thing, just enough space for my car. Oh, and room for my kids' bikes, too. Maybe a small storage shed, if we can manage that.
You've got to be kidding. So not only do you want to park illegally, but now you're planning to put a shed on my property, too? Do you even hear yourself right now?
Yes, Emily, I do, and I think I'm being perfectly reasonable. You, on the other hand, are being a bit of a brat. I mean, really, you could be making easy money instead of obsessing over a piece of land you're barely using.
I would like to be using the land right now, but unless you move your car, we can't till the field. The answer is no. You may not park your car on my land. Not today, not tomorrow, never. My land isn't for sale or rent or whatever ridiculous idea you have next. Move your car!
Oh my God, Emily, you are so stubborn. This is exactly what's wrong with rural people like you. You're all so small-minded, clinging desperately to your poverty and outdated lifestyles. It's pathetic.
Excuse me? Allison, you're on my property without permission and somehow I'm the pathetic one? What kind of warped logic is that?
All I'm saying is that if you had an ounce of vision, you'd take my offer and improve your lifestyle. Honestly, your resistance just screams jealousy at my family's success.
Jealousy? Oh, that's hilarious, Allison. If success means becoming someone who thinks they can bully their neighbors with money, count me out. Now, I've tried to be polite, but you're seriously pushing it. Move your car off my land immediately.
Or what, Emily? You'll keep yelling at me? Because threats from a stubborn country girl aren't exactly intimidating.
No threats, Allison, just a promise. If you don't remove your car immediately and stop trespassing on my property, you'll leave me no choice but to take appropriate legal action. And trust me, no amount of money from your supposedly high income.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Let's go! Hey! Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
This is revenge! Don't play dumb! That trench wasn't here before. You dug it after we parked, and you did it on purpose! I had every right to work my land. I borrowed a backhoe from my cousin and did all the work myself. And not to toot my own horn, but it's a pretty well done trench, a masterpiece, really. You have lost your mind! You can't trap other people's property like this! I'll call the police! This is vandalism! Maybe even theft! Oh, by all means, call them. I'd love to walk them through the illegal parking, broken fencing, ruined soil, and other damage you caused. I'd also love to show them our text message history. It would be very illuminating. I never destroyed anything, and it's not like I didn't offer to pay. You said you'd think about it. That's not even close to true. You threw money in my face, and I said no every time. You didn't care.
Emily, please. My husband makes over $100,000 a year. We're not lowlifes. I was going to make it right.
Still going on about your husband's income? This isn't about money. It's about trespassing and your city slicker entitlement.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You actually wanted to humiliate me.
No, I wanted you to respect my boundaries. You didn't. So I respected my own. That land is mine. I'll use it however I see fit. You left 30 cars in the middle of it.
You're going to regret this. I swear, Emily, you have made a very bad enemy.
If defending my property makes me your enemy, I'll sleep just fine. Maybe don't come back. Ever.
Oh my God, fine. I'm sorry, okay? There. Happy now? I apologized. Can we move on?
Wow, that's your apology? No acknowledgement, no remorse, no ownership. You just dropped "I'm sorry" like it meant nothing.
I said the words. That's what you wanted, isn't it? No need to drag this out to feel powerful.
I don't need power, Allison. I just think someone who lied, trespassed, and humiliated 30 guests should sound less smug.
What do you want from me? Should I crawl to your front door sobbing for forgiveness? Obviously I am. Who else is going to keep that place from turning into a biohazard if not me? The man thinks disinfectant is a personality trait.
Be that as it may, he's still...
practical this is. It's just family.
You do realize you're married, right?
Duh, and I'm still allowed to love my brother. Some people would call that admirable.
Hold on, I need to find a pillow. I'm gonna scream my lungs out and I don't want to scare the neighbors.
Then do it before he gets here. I'm already picking out which towels to give him.
Hey, Nate! Sorry to message out of nowhere, but do you have a minute? There's something I need to talk to you about.
Yeah, sure, man. What's up? Everything okay?
Man, let me tell you what. Things are anything but okay right now. That's why I'm reaching out. Do you think you could come by my folks' place tonight?
Your parents' place? That's kind of out of the blue. Could you be more specific about what's going on?
It's nothing bad. Not directly involving you anyway. I need to talk to you face to face. It's about Sherry.
Yeah, I figured she's what this was about. She's been playing house at your place so often, I'm surprised she doesn't have her own drawer.
You don't have to tell me, dude. I've noticed. But this isn't just me venting about my little sister bugging me too much. Things are way out of hand. It's gotten to a point where I can't keep ignoring it.
All right, well, that sounds ominous.
Look, I know this is a tough situation for you, so if it makes you feel better, you can bring your brother or your folks. I don't want you walking into anything uncomfortable. I just need someone else to see the situation for what it is.
You're starting to really worry me. What exactly is going on?
I don't want to say too much over text.
make everything simpler if you take over everything. Then after he said that, you nodded and said, sure, fine, whatever, I don't care.
No, I would have remembered that. That wasn't about ownership. It was just a formality.
That's the thing about formalities, Sherry. They're formal. You signed the paperwork, our lawyer was present, it's all official.
You don't know what you're talking about. Just because your name is on some paper doesn't mean it's not still mine.
Legally, it means exactly that. This is my house now. You don't get to invite your brother to move in without even asking the owner.
Jason already ended his lease. It was up for renewal anyway. His landlord was raising rent, and honestly, this is a much better setup for him.
No way, Sherry. You convinced him to cancel his lease without even checking if I was okay with it?
I didn't convince him. I just gave him an option, which he accepted, and now he has nowhere else to go.
That sounds like a you problem.
Don't be so cold. He's my brother, my only sibling. He's family. What kind of person turns away family?
One who's been blindsided, manipulated, and steamrolled.
Stuff this afternoon. I cleared out a bunch of closet space for him.
He's not coming, Sherry. He's on a train with Emily heading out of state.
What are you talking about? He and Emily were supposed to be getting divorced. I know they were. Jason was filling out a bunch of paperwork.
Yeah, that was just a cover story, which you apparently bought, hook, line, and sinker. What actually happened was that Jason is legally changing his last name. He's taken his wife Emily's name.
That doesn't make any sense.
It would if you weren't so deep in your fantasy. They're still married, stronger than ever, and they're done with you.
No, that's not possible. Jason wouldn't just disappear on me.
He totally would, and he did. And in all honesty, after seeing the texts you sent Emily, I don't blame him in the least.
Wait, what texts?
Don't play dumb. The ones where you called her a parasite, a home wrecker. Ring any bells? You told her she stole your brother from you, that she didn't deserve to be part of the family.
I was just being emotional. She took him from me.
No, she married him. That's not theft. That's adulthood. And even if you're his sister, threatening his wife makes you his enemy.
You are so full of it. Jason would never choose her over me.
Ideally, he wouldn't have to make such a choice, but you forced him to. And now he's gone. He told me to tell you one thing for him before he left. He hopes you get help. That's it.
He
He told you that?
Yeah, that and that you would never find out where they were going. They're done giving you access to their lives.
This can't be happening.
It is. And for the record, your parents knew about the house sale. I sat down with them and explained everything. They were surprisingly understanding.
You told my parents before you told me?
I didn't need your permission. It's legally my property, remember? And I figured they had a right to know where their daughter would be once this all exploded.
So where are you now? Where did you go?
I'm not telling you.
Nate, you can't do this. I'm your wife.
Not for long, you're not.
What are you saying?
I'm mailing the divorce papers tomorrow. I wanted this to be a conversation, but you made it a war zone.
This isn't fair. You're just abandoning me after everything we've been through together.
No, Sherry. You abandoned us the second you decided Jason came first. You stopped being my partner and started using him as your emotional crutch.
But I don't know where to go. What am I supposed to do now?
I imagine your parents are...
Sydney! Hey, listen to me. You're not gonna believe this.
Good evening, Melissa. I'm already off work. What's the emergency?
Oh, come on. Don't be so stiff. Talking about work after hours. How boring can you get? Seriously, loosen up a little.
Right. So what is it this time?
Guess what? I had another cute little after-work date with the CEO today.
Uh-huh. You and the CEO again?
Yep, he even called a taxi just for me. Can you believe it? Made sure it dropped me right in front of my apartment door.
Interesting. Though, wasn't today the day he had that important dinner meeting with a client company's president? Pretty sure I heard him mention he was getting a car because of that.
Oh, Sydney, you're so naive. That was obviously just a cover. A clever little excuse from him to hide his true feelings. It's his way of pretending it's all business when, in reality, he wanted to make sure his future wife, that's me, by the way, gets home safe and sound. Classic CEO playbook.
If you say so.
You just don't get it, do you? He doesn't even have to try so hard. My heart already belongs to him 100%. But it's cute that he's still putting in the effort, right?
Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
And you know what really ticks me off? That gloomy loser from General Affairs.
Gloomy? Wait, do you mean Riley? Obviously, who else? Seriously, does he not know the company allows casual attire, not tragic fashion disasters? All he ever wears is Gap from head to toe. It's like he's trying to make a statement about being invisible.
Is Gap not acceptable now? I shop there all the time.
That's different. You're a girl. For guys, especially working adults, they should at least sport one luxury brand item minimum. It's basic social currency. A man's value is directly tied to his brand power, don't you know?
You seem oddly passionate about that.
Because he's so delusional. Can you believe he actually thinks he has a shot with me? Ugh, as if. Like I'd ever stoop so low. Guys like him should stick to their dark little corners and stay there.
I'm pretty sure he's never explicitly said he liked you, but okay.
Doesn't matter. I can tell. I mean, look at him, always sneaking glances at me when he thinks I'm not looking. It's pathetic, honestly. Not that I blame him. I mean, who wouldn't fall for me? But still, know your place, right?
If you say so.
That's why when you compare him to the CEO, it's laughable. Today the CEO was head to toe in his high-end suit. I bet he picked it just to look extra dashing when dropping me off. Such a gentleman, right?
Wasn't that outfit specifically for the dinner meeting?
Melissa, you can't be serious. Obviously, the meeting was just an excuse. You need to learn to read between the lines, girl. You're always so cold and logical. Maybe you're just jealous the CEO's into me and not you.
Jealous? Of your fantasy? Sorry, but I actually have a boyfriend, remember? I'm not exactly looking elsewhere.
Oh, sure. Keep telling yourself that. Denial is such an unattractive color on you.
Right. Well, on that note, I really should be going. I have people to meet.
What? Already? But I haven't even told you the best part yet. Come on, stay a little longer. I promise it'll be worth it.
No offense, but I have enough real-world problems to deal with tonight. I don't have the bandwidth for your CEO fairy tales.
Jeez, you're such a buzzkill. Well, whatever. I guess I'll just message the CEO now and thank him properly.
He's probably still at that dinner meeting.
Exactly why I need to strike while the iron's hot. As the future CEO's wife, it is my duty to always be on top of things. Never hurts to remind him how thoughtful I am.
You do you, but seriously, I'm logging off now. Enjoy your little fantasy world.
Oh, Missy, you're just playing hard to get. Fine, I won't keep you. But you better be ready for all the juicy updates tomorrow at the office, okay?
Sure, I'll prepare my best fake smile.
That's the spirit. Later, girl.
Hey, let me guess. Did the CEO finally unload his frustrations on you?
Bingo! About an hour's worth of venting on the phone non-stop.
Oh man, you've got my sympathy. That's brutal.
Right? I mean, I get where he's coming from, so I tried to listen without rolling my eyes. But seriously, today's Sydney meltdown, that was next level ridiculous.
Tell me about it. I even got dragged into her delusional little love fest via text.
Sorry, dude. Poor you. You know, the CEO just wanted a cab to the client dinner, right? But Sydney thought it was a personal chauffeur service just for her to her house.
Yeah, I heard the whole saga. Apparently she just hopped in the moment the CEO got in, didn't even ask. She told the driver her address like she owned the place.
Exactly, and she wouldn't even let the CEO speak up. I guess she grabbed his hand and started gushing about their special connection. The poor guy couldn't even get out of the car. He told me he was this close to missing the client dinner because he couldn't physically escape from Sydney.
Jesus. He has told her, right? That he's not interested? I mean, officially told her.
Yeah, multiple times. Doesn't matter, though. It's like she's wearing invisible earmuffs. Nothing gets through. After his SOS call tonight, the whole office is kind of scrambling to figure out how we can, I don't know, deprogram her? But she's like a fortress of delusion. Nothing penetrates.
No kidding. I've tried subtly hinting at her before, tried to let her down easy, you know? But if you push too hard, she goes full hysterical meltdown and makes it everyone's problem. And if you sugarcoat it, she just twists the words into more fantasy fuel. Her brain's wired to filter reality into, I don't even know what, pure fiction?
You're not wrong. No matter how you phrase it, she spins it her way.
Oh, and there's something else I figured I should probably let you know.
Huh? What now?
Sydney, she's under the impression you're into her.
Excuse me?
Yep, just got a message from her earlier today where she casually dropped that bomb. She was like, well, you know Riley's been into me for a while now. Like it's common knowledge.
What the actual hell? Where the hell did that come from?
Beats me. I can't even imagine how her brain connected those dots. Probably just more of her everyone wants me, I'm such a catch routine. I don't think she actually wants to date you, though. It's more about feeding her ego.
That somehow makes it worse. The fact that she's making up admirers to inflate her self-image. God, it's disgusting. And why me, out of everyone?
Well, don't take it personally. She's in her own little world. And in that world, anyone who so much as makes eye contact is apparently smitten. You just happen to be the latest victim. Honestly, I'd say best approach is to ignore it. If you challenge it head on, she'll just go nuclear and start dragging it into work meetings.
Yeah, I hate how right you are. Best to leave that bomb ticking and just stay out of the blast radius.
Exactly. And honestly, everyone around here knows what she's like. Even if she tries to tell people you're pining after her, no one is going to buy it. They'll just roll their eyes and laugh behind her back. You're safe.
Yeah, I guess. Still leaves a bad taste in my mouth, though.
I hear you, but hey, silver lining, soon we'll be announcing our engagement to the company. Once that's public, maybe she'll finally find a new fantasy victim.
Yeah, can't come soon enough. Let's just hold out until then.
Hey, Melissa, guess what? I came up with this super fun game just now.
Fun game? Should I be worried?
Remember yesterday's office drinking party? You know, where I ended up stuck with that lame punishment from the lottery?
Punishment? I thought that was just deciding on 3 possible venues for the newbie welcome party and sending the choices to the office group chat. It wasn't even supposed to be a punishment, just an administrative role.
That's totally a punishment, don't you think? I mean, come on, that's such a boring backstage job. I'm practically the future wife of the CEO, Melissa. Meaningless chores like that? Not exactly my vibe. So, I made an executive decision. I'm changing the punishment.
Wait, what? What exactly are you planning to do?
When you say punishment game, there's only one thing that truly fits the bill. A fake confession prank, duh!
A fake confession? You're not serious.
Totally serious. You know the drill, right? Confess to someone, get them all flustered and happy, and just when they're floating on cloud 9, bam! Surprise! It was a punishment game all along. Classic, right? Come on, it'll be hilarious.
No, it won't. That's not funny, Sydney. That's just cruel.
Oh, lighten up. Think about it. They get confessed to by me. It's basically giving them the best day of their life, even if it's just for a minute. I'm basically doing them a favor. They should be thanking me.
Sydney, who are you even planning to pull this on?
Obviously, Riley. What? Come on, it's obvious. Have you seen how chummy Riley's been with the CEO lately? Don't you think it's like some sad attempt to get my attention? I mean, I'm the one who's going to marry the CEO after all. You think Riley's trying to get your attention? Really? Totally. It's like this desperate, awkward, look at me too thing, you know? Kind of adorable in a pathetic way.
I think you might be overthinking this or misreading.
Massively. Melissa, please. You wouldn't understand the burden of being as popular as I am. It's exhausting having to fend off all those low-key love attacks, but I've decided it's time. It's time to do Riley a favor and give him a clean, decisive goodbye ritual. You know, so he can finally move on and stop clinging.
Sydney, seriously, stop. You can't do this. It's not just childish. It's humiliating for Riley. Don't you have an ounce of empathy?
You're taking this way too seriously, girl. It's just a joke. Better to end it now before he starts getting all clingy and complicates things for me at work.
You're
You're really going to go through with this, aren't you?
Of course, it's a punishment game, Melissa, and I always follow through. I'm a woman of my word, after all. It's like a matter of pride.
Fine, but at least wait 20 minutes.
Huh? Why?
Riley's still working. If you pull this prank while he's swamped, it's going to cause even more chaos.
Oh, right. He's still on the floor, isn't he? Okay, I'll be generous. I'll wait 20 minutes. Then I'll slide into his messages and deliver the most dramatic, heart-pounding confession of his life. This is going to be so good. You better be ready to see history in the making, Melissa.
I'm not sure I want to see that train wreck, Sydney, but I guess I can't stop you, can I?
Nope. Sit back and enjoy the show, sweetie. Riley, done with work yet?
Good evening, Sydney. Is there something I can help you with?
Jeez, you don't have to be so stiff with me, you know.
Is there a reason I shouldn't be? You're still technically my senior at the company, and I'm responding as I always do.
Oh, come on. Actually, I messaged you tonight because I thought it was finally time to respond to your feelings.
I'm sorry, what exactly are you talking about?
Shh, don't say anything yet. Let me say it, okay? Let me be the one to put it into words. I like you, Riley.
What?
You're shocked, right? I mean, who would have thought we were secretly into each other all along? But that's what it is. I can't hold back anymore. My heart's practically bursting. So what do you say? Let's stop wasting time. Come over to my place right now. Let's become one.
I'm on my way. Like hell I am. Full rejection activated.
Huh?
Sorry to crush your little fantasy, but no thanks, Miss Delusional. I already knew about your little punishment game.
What? That can't be. Melissa was the only one who knew. Oh, don't tell me.
Yup, Melissa tipped me off earlier. Apparently you've been running your mouth about your little prank plan.
Melissa, oh, that snake. She's just jealous, isn't she? Jealous that I'm so popular?
Wrong again.
What's so wrong about it?
Melissa found out you were plotting some pathetic prank on her fiancé. She did what any reasonable person would do. She warned me.
Fiancé? What did you just say?
You heard me right. Melissa and I are engaged. We'll be announcing it to everyone at work soon enough.
What? No way. You're just messing with me, right? You like me, don't you? You always did.
Where on earth are you getting that from? I've never had even a sliver of romantic interest in you.
Then why are you always buddy-buddy with the CEO? That's obviously your way of showing off to me, right? You wanted me to notice you.
Not even close.
Then what is it?
Because the CEO's going to be part of my family soon.
Huh? What are you talking about?
The CEO's getting married next spring.
Yes! Finally he's going to propose to me! I knew it was coming!
No! The CEO's fiancée is Melissa's older sister.
What?
They've been together for 7 years now. They always planned to announce their engagement in the CEO's 3rd year of tenure, which is next year.
7 years?
That's right. Sorry you had to find out like this, but I figured someone had to finally burst your bubble.
But no one ever told me.
Why would they? You're just a regular employee. They don't owe you their private life updates.
Just an employee? How dare you?
It's the truth, Sydney. The CEO treats everyone kindly. He praises all of us when we do good work, but you took those words and twisted them into something they're not. Honestly, if you paid even a little attention to how the CEO handles people, you'd have realized he treats you exactly the same as everyone else. No more, no less.
No, that's not true. I know what I felt. He always said such nice things to me.
He says nice things to everyone. And just so you know, the CEO's been venting to me for a while now about you. He's been seriously stressed out because you won't stop throwing yourself at him.
Liar.
He's been carrying stomach meds around because of you, Sydney. That's how much you've been pushing him to his limit.
Stomach meds? No way.
And since we'll soon be making our engagements public, let me make this crystal clear. Leave the CEO alone, for everyone's sake, including yours.
Wait, what about my seat as the future CEO's wife? That was supposed to be me.
That seat was never yours to begin with. You just convinced yourself it was.
You can't do this to me. You can't just cut me off like this.
This conversation is over. Good night, Sydney.
The very next day after that whole incident unfolded, the office atmosphere took an even more dramatic turn. When the company president arrived at work that morning, Sydney was already there, waiting for him by the entrance, visibly distressed and desperate. From what I later heard, she had been waiting there for quite some time, pacing nervously and rehearsing what she was going to say, her expression a mixture of panic, frustration, and denial. It seemed that some of what Riley had said to her the day before had finally started to sink in, though clearly she was still clinging to the remnants of her own warped narrative. Up until then, she had somehow convinced herself that everyone around her was just misunderstanding her pure intentions, and that she was being victimized by gossip and jealousy, and that the president, of all people, would surely recognize her worth if she only explained herself properly. But this time, reality hit her square in the face. The president, who up until then had shown remarkable patience, perhaps even too much leniency, with her increasingly erratic and disruptive behavior, was firm, clear, and absolutely uncompromising. His words left no room for interpretation, no cracks through which Sydney could squeeze in her fantasies. He told her flat out that her behavior had crossed the line, that her actions, which she tried to dismiss as harmless affection or office jokes, were entirely inappropriate, disruptive, and frankly embarrassing to the company. Apparently, those words, spoken in such a direct and formal tone, finally managed to pierce through the thick fog of denial she had wrapped herself in. Right there in the office lobby, in front of other employees, she collapsed onto the floor, sobbing uncontrollably, as if the world had ended. No one moved to comfort her. At that point, sympathy had long since been eroded by months of her one-sided obsessions, her bizarre stunts, and the chaos she had created for everyone. And it wasn't just the confession prank. Her misunderstanding of social boundaries had been escalating steadily. From unsolicited gifts, personal messages, and unwanted physical proximity to more disruptive behaviors that interfered with workplace dynamics, Sydney had become a ticking time bomb of HR violations. The president, taking into account not just the immediate scandal, but also the long-term impact on the company's morale and operations, issued her a final non-negotiable ultimatum. One more misstep and she would be dismissed. No warnings, no discussions. She was already on thin ice, and she had no more chances left. Surprisingly, for the next couple of months, Sydney seemed to calm down. Perhaps the public humiliation, combined with the president's clear stance, forced her to retreat into herself. People started to relax a bit, hoping that maybe this time she had finally learned her lesson and would quietly mend her ways. But, of course, it wasn't meant to last. About 2 months later, she latched onto a new obsession, an 18-year-old fresh out of high school recruit who had just joined the company as a trainee. And once again, her delusions resurfaced with a vengeance. Ignoring the obvious age gap, the boy's discomfort, and the whispers from colleagues, she began showering him with attention, trying to monopolize his time, even going as far as waiting for him outside his apartment complex. Things escalated quickly, and it didn't take long before the young employee, clearly terrified and overwhelmed, reported her to the police. There was no more room for the company to cover for her or to protect her from herself. This time the law got involved. The incident turned into an official harassment case, and Sydney was immediately terminated. Her employee badge revoked, her desk cleared out under supervision. After that, she vanished from the professional circles entirely. What I heard later, through the inevitable gossip vine, was that she was taken back to her hometown, a small rural area far from the city lights she had once aspired to bask in. There, in a move that felt both desperate and calculated, she became the second wife of a man in his 50s, an arrangement her family had likely brokered in a frantic attempt to offload her, considering her now infamous reputation. It was said that this man had been divorced twice before and had no children, but needed someone to care for his aging parents and manage his household. And so that man became the only person she had left.
Hey, Harry, just checking in. Will you be able to make it to the wedding tomorrow without any issues?
Hey, Jack. Yeah, everything looks good on my end. Thanks to you picking a fully accessible venue, I won't have to worry about a thing. Having a wheelchair-friendly space makes a huge difference. It means I can actually enjoy the day without stressing over logistics.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. I talked to the planner about accessibility the moment we started looking at venues. Honestly, I couldn't imagine celebrating without you there, and I didn't want anything to get in the way.
I really appreciate that, man. I've been to more weddings than I can count where I had to ask someone to carry me upstairs or wait awkwardly outside certain rooms. It's not fun. But this time, I'm actually looking forward to being part of everything. Jack, you're probably in the middle of getting ready for the ceremony by now, right?
Harry, I'm just about to arrive at the venue. Don't come. I mean it. Turn around. Don't show up in your wheelchair.
Wait, what? What do you mean, don't come, and especially don't come in a wheelchair? Jack, what's going on?
I'm sorry. That came out wrong. I didn't mean it like that.
No, you wouldn't say something like that without a reason. I know you. So tell me, what happened?
The wedding's off. It's canceled.
What? What are you talking about? You were fine yesterday. Nervous, sure, but excited. Nothing seems wrong.
I know, but everything blew up this morning, and I mean everything.
Is it Sarah? Did she call it off?
Yeah, she lost it completely, and now she's out looking for you. That's why I told you to stay away. She stormed out of the venue shouting that she was gonna find the guy in the wheelchair and make sure he never shows his face again. It's a mess, a full-blown public disaster.
Okay, what the hell is going on, Jack? Why the hell would she be coming after me? I didn't do anything. This doesn't make any sense.
I know you didn't. That's why I need you to trust me and stay out of sight for now, please. If you're in your car, just keep driving, or better yet, find a place to park and lay low.
I'm in my car, yeah. I haven't gotten out yet. I'm about 2 blocks from the venue. You want me to turn around?
Yeah, actually, if you could go a few kilometers away, that'd be ideal. She's furious and irrational right now. She's using guy in the wheelchair as her compass, and I don't know what she's thinking she'll do when she finds you, but I don't want to risk it.
Jack, come on. You're telling me Sarah is targeting me? Like I'm the reason the wedding fell apart?
It's complicated and unfair, but in the middle of the fight, when everything exploded, your name came up. Not because you did anything wrong, but because of who you are to me.
What do you mean?
She said I care more about you than her, that every time something goes wrong, I run to Harry. That when we were planning the wedding, I spent more time making sure you could be comfortable than worrying about her family's seating. She said inviting you at all was a disgrace, and that she was embarrassed we'd have a disabled person at the front of the ceremony. Are you serious? I didn't even know how to respond. I couldn't believe she said it. I still can't. And when I told her that if you couldn't be there, I wouldn't go through with it either, she screamed, threw her bouquet at the wall, and said I was in love with my crippled best friend. Jesus! She walked out after that, ran out, really, and the last thing I saw, she was storming off toward the parking lot shouting your name,
asking guests if anyone had seen a man in a wheelchair. It was surreal, like a scene from a nightmare. I don't even know what to say, man. Look, I'm sorry this is happening, but I don't need protecting. I can handle myself.
No, you've done enough. I'm the one who should be apologizing. I brought you into this, made you a target, and now my entire relationship is falling apart, and it's somehow dragging you into the wreckage. You didn't drag me into anything, Jack. I've been asking myself the same thing for the last hour. If she couldn't accept the people who matter most to me, how the hell was this marriage ever going to last? It wasn't. You deserve better. Someone who doesn't treat disability like a social stain. I don't care if it's a wedding or a dinner party. If someone can't treat people with basic human decency, they don't belong in your life. You're right. You always see it clearly, even when I can't. So what now? You said you wanted to talk in person. Do you still? Yeah, but only once things calm down a bit. I need to deal with some family stuff first. Everyone's confused, upset. Some people are already leaving the venue thinking it's all a prank. Anything. So right now, I'm not even sure how I'm supposed to respond to your accusations. I'm honestly just confused.
Unbelievable. You really don't get it, do you?
I'm afraid I don't. If you could calmly explain what exactly makes me the cause of this wedding being canceled, maybe I could respond properly.
Ugh, fine. It's simple. It's because you're in a damn wheelchair.
What?
Oh, don't act surprised. You've been glued to Jack's side like some pathetic barnacle for years. A high-spec man like him, a top university graduate, great job, perfect pedigree, and he's still babysitting you like you're his emotional support project. It's pathetic.
Jack and I are friends. Best friends. We've been through a lot together.
That's exactly the problem.
Pardon?
I was trying to free him from you, okay? Today was supposed to be a fresh start. I wanted him to finally let go of you and your clingy little best friend dynamic. That's why I removed you from the guest list. You were never supposed to be part of today.
I see, but why not just say that outright?
Because everyone treats you like some saint. You saved his life, right? That's the story. So you use that like a badge, like some guilt trip to stay tethered to him forever. You play the victim and he plays the hero. God, it's exhausting.
I've never once used what happened between Jack and me to manipulate him. I don't think of myself as a burden, and I certainly don't demand anything from him out of pity.
Well, I thought maybe he just didn't have the guts to cut ties with you himself, so I figured I'd help him. Get rid of you cleanly. I had everything set. The seating chart, the speeches, the photos, without a single mention of you. And guess what? He lost it.
Maybe because you tried to erase someone who matters to him.
Why? Why would he pick you over me? After everything I did, the planning, the dress, the venue, and then he has the nerve to say he won't marry me because I don't respect the people who shaped his life? What does that even mean?
That sounds like something Jack should explain to you directly.
What?
Jack just arrived. I think it's best if... Really think some lawyer's gonna take on a case that insane?
Excuse me?
You still don't get it. The one person I wanted most at that wedding, the person I wanted to share that day with, was Harry, my best friend, the man who saved my life!
What are you talking about?
And you didn't just ignore that. You went behind my back and erased him from the guest list.
Because I thought you were just being manipulated by him. Come on, Jack. He plays that whole life-saving friend card so he can stay in your orbit. He's in a wheelchair. You've been stuck helping him for years.
I haven't been stuck doing anything. I chose to be there for him. He never asked for it. I offered, gladly.
Seriously? Are you really saying you want to spend your life tied to a guy in a wheelchair?
Sarah, I think you've fundamentally misunderstood what saving my life meant.
What's that supposed to mean?
Harry got hurt because he pushed me out of the way when I was about to fall from a rooftop. He took the full impact. He could have died.
Yeah, you told me that, but...
And you think that somehow makes me the victim? He lost the ability to walk, and not once has he ever blamed me. He's shown nothing but kindness and patience. He's never guilted me, never demanded anything. I would give him the world if I could. And you're asking me to cut him out of a day that's supposed to mean something?
So you're saying you want him there? You chose to keep him in your life?
Yes! He's my best friend! I love him like a brother! There's no guilt, no obligation, just mutual respect and real history. And you tried to rip that away!
But Jack, you did reject multiple wedding venues because of him. Don't act like that didn't happen.
Yeah, I turned down places that weren't wheelchair accessible because I wanted Harry there.
Exactly. You said no to every venue I wanted. And why? Because of one person. If he hadn't been invited, none of that would have been a problem. We could have had the wedding I actually dreamed of.
You're unbelievable.
What?
You keep calling yourself the bride as if that makes everything revolve around you. But you're not the only one who dreamed of this day. You think I didn't have hopes too? You think I didn't imagine my best friend sitting there smiling, knowing he helped me get to this point?
It's supposed to be my day.
Right, and in your dream day, everyone else has to shrink so you can shine, even the people in wheelchairs.
Ugh, stop twisting this.
Have you forgotten about your own grandmother?
What does she have to do with anything?
Everything!
Jack, don't drag her into this.
She's in a wheelchair too, remember? She hasn't been able to walk long distances in years, and you begged your parents to make sure she could attend the wedding. They told me she'd need full mobility support.
That might have happened.
And I said, great, then we'll make sure the venue works for everyone. We all agreed, you, me, your parents, a fully accessible venue for both Harry and your grandmother. You stood right there and nodded your head, and now you act like I dragged you into something?
I forgot, okay?
You forgot?
I didn't mean... I just didn't connect the two things in the moment.
Then let me connect it for you. This wedding never should have happened.
What?
I tore up the marriage certificate before I left the venue. It's done.
What? Without even asking me? That's heartless.
You really want to talk about heart?
I was hurt, okay? I just wanted the day to be perfect. I didn't mean to...
Sarah, you deliberately excluded the one person who gave me a second chance at life. You cared more about your floral arrangements than human dignity, and now you want me to believe this was just a misstep?
So, what now?
Now, you'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Wait, what?
You'll be covering the cancellation fees for the venue, the catering, the photographer, the guests' travel costs.
Why should I be the one paying? You're the one who walked out.
Because you caused this. You lied, you manipulated, you humiliated someone I love. You made this wedding impossible. You were the reason it ended.
No, it was Harry's fault. If he hadn't...
If you hadn't cut Harry out, none of this would have happened. You are the problem. And I realized I couldn't spend the rest of my life with someone who doesn't understand basic empathy.
Jack, please.
Goodbye, Sarah. I hope one day you learn what it means to care about someone more...
I was the one who raised the initial concern about her behavior. Maybe in some way I helped cause this outcome? But when I talked to Jack about it, he said something that stuck with me. A marriage without emotional connection is a slow death for both people. It's better to endure pain now than a lifetime of resentment. Now, every day, Jack and I continue to push each other forward in life. As friends, as brothers, living fully with no regrets. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.